I'll gather this. It might be of use.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
What do you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear talked off, thank you. My back's afire. I can scarce talk for the pain. Leave an old man be. Mind, I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers, if you happen to have any with you. A handful of those, and I could prepare a pulse. What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most kind of you. My thanks for the trouble. Right, here goes naught. Ah, that did the trick. Relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck here for the rest of my days. I've a mind to thank you, sir. Would you look in on me at my home? I live nearby. There aren't too many houses out here, so you'll find it soon enough, I expect.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my bag.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
We have found a material.
Fie! My back! I've done it in again.
Gout stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue. All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way? You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort. I've an eye for people.
Oh, don't be a fool, Gaustaffer. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you are being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle. I'm not sure I can afford to refuse aid so freely given, my dear.
So be it, then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. Pray, allow me to show you the way. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You must steer clear of fire. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Hold my back. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I would be glad to demonstrate the efficacy of my mage skills should you desire magical assistance. My time of assistance?
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. Pray, allow me to show you the way. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Fire's blade. Well, when tasked, be sure to avoid any flame. Nicely done.
I'm in.
Splendid. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
My own master must heal.
Now that's a surprise. Might I be of assistance? You truly are formidable. It is a hobgoblin! Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
As a matter of fact, Master, your abilities as a mystic spearhand never fail to amaze. This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an back. Let us see the good dwarf there post haste. Allow me to guide as most markets. These are arranged to our advantage. Understood. Would you mind coming over here? We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might. Would anyone care to push? I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Do you feel the ground tremble underfoot? It is proof that the volcano is very much awake.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. I grant you roaring flame.
Come on then. Let's dance. I don't want to die.
So close a call offers no solace in victory. What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. Over here, if you please. driving me up the...
Ah, a ballista. These have quite a long range.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Shift over. No sign of my replacement.
I've been pretty kind.
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
I've weapons to sell. But truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano growing more active of late as well.
Much obliged.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you come to enjoy the waters of the curative spring yourself? The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily. Yet 'twill be some time before I am ready to leave. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless, as there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. Perhaps you would look into it on my behalf? I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's life. The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you might fare better at breaking his silence.
I am confident we shall see this matter to a successful conclusion. Frey, follow me. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide. 'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you or naught. Huh. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
We have arrived.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. This spring here has been visited since time prevailed for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul, indeed. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Sir Cleona was the magic archer maester all along. It seems we've gained a powerful ally.
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as maester of my art.
Hold on a moment. I'll be needing my fee afore you go in. Greetings. I expect you must be weary from your travels, but you'll find this hot spring well worth the trip. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Take a dip, and your fatigue shall melt away in moments. Always a pleasure.
Now here's a welcome sight. What's to do? And precious little time. No place I'd rather.
You think they'd learn by now not to creep up on me?
With praise, though not for me. A pleasant spot to while away.
I'll make a living if I get myself injured. Sprinkle of misfortune.
A lonely place, but not without its charms. Mayhap we'll come here.
This is simply delightful. I never want to leave.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
The waters of the hot spring have left us fighting fit. Now we can resume our journey with renewed vigor.
By your leave.
All out. Well now, if it ain't, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment. So long consign it. This bottle's empty.
Sir Sarah has gone to the mountain base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. We ought hasten to her side. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Fancy a gander? I find good. I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and... Leave. What with the... volcano growing more... active of late as well. Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
You're no soldier, are you? I expect your journey was a long one then. Planning to stay the night? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
Follow me, if you would.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head, at least.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Is upon us. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
All creatures who know death cling to life.
It is the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheathed.
I'd rather not honestly if I can avoid it.
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look. Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Furthermore, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Pray, follow me.
Let me get that.
It's overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat. Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I cannot fathom your intent.
Sir Sarah has gone to the mountain base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. We ought hasten to her side. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Sir Sarah has gone to the mountain base cave alone. It sounds a perilous place. We ought hasten to her side. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I'm dead!
Down the flames before it's too late. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? I'll go and open the chest.
This material can be used to enhance equipment, and is a rarity besides.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
Enough to shame me.
We have reached our destination.
If 'tisn't the Arisen. Come to check up on me, have ya? Well, I'm faring just fine. In fact, I've done it! See? 'Tis a blaze hammer. All that's left is to get this to the forge outside the cave. I hope you're ready, Arisen, as there's not a moment to spare. Follow me, and quickly.
Make haste for the cave exit.
It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
'Tisn't looking good. The hammer's lost near half its heat. Hurry, we're nearly there. The heat's dwindling fast. We've got to get it outside, quick! We've made it out at last. Good on you for keeping up. Right, now to do what I came here for, then it's back to the smithy for the finishing touches.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.